Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the lore for Moonlight Festival, so let's get into the video. Alright, so big thanks to Joe and my Discord server for helping me find this. They changed the file that dialogue is in, so I had no idea where it was. I was thinking that the dialogue was probably somewhere, and it turned out that it was just moved to a different place. So let's go ahead and check out some of this dialogue. Alright, so first off, we have the names of NPCs. We know these already. We're getting one called Selena and one called Poppet. And first off, we have a few things about a chest, which this chest is actually in the game already. So when they're referring to this chest, I believe they're talking about this one right here, which I guess actually, yeah, it gives you some golds for now. I believe that'll probably change when the update is actually released, but if you were to go into Moon Island, you will be able to get this chest, which I believe you're going to have to battle Poppet to open. We'll get into some of that a little later. So basically, it looks like we're only going to be able to open this chest once per day. It says please come back after 4 p.m. to open the festival chest again for more prizes. Festival chest, come back tomorrow. You already opened the festival chest. Please come back tomorrow to open it again. So it looks like you're only going to be able to open this one time per day. And then we'll get into some of the dialogue here, starting with Selena. This is Dialogue Moonlight 2026, ending 0 Selena 1. I don't know if the Moonlight Festival is going to change every single year or not, because it does have this 2026 right here. But I assume that it will probably stay the same. So Liz says, excellent. With these cards, I can call upon the power of the moon and grant good fortune to all of the Lamplight Town in the land of Prodigy. Come. So these cards that she's referring to are going to look like this, and it seems like these are going to be very important to Moonlight Festival. So the next dialogue is marvelous. The Moonlight ceremony is now complete. Thank you. I will hold on to these cards to make sure the fortunes come true. So basically, these cards are sort of like a wish. You can use them to like wish or something like that. And it seems like we're going to be getting something called the Moonlight Ceremony. I have no idea if that's actually going to be something that we see in game, or if it's just going to be something that happens in the background that we don't actually get to see. So then the next dialogue is, you again, don't you ever give up. I assume this is her talking to Poppet, who is going to be the villain hired by the Puppet Master for Moonlight Festival. So we get some dialogue from Poppet right here, which says, you thought I was defeated. I'm taking all these cards. Their moon power will give fortune only to the Puppet Master. Ha ha ha. So basically, Poppet is hired by the Puppet Master to steal these cards because the Puppet Master wants to get some sort of wish out of these cards. Next, it says, you got me, I got you. I'm taking these cards with me to the moon and beyond. So long, weaklings. So this is where I believe we're going to be able to go to the moon. Poppet should take these cards to the moon, and we'll follow him in the door that we've seen leaked. Then this one is Dialogue Moonlight 2026, ending 1 Selena 1. So this is going to be in the second act. And she says, unbelievable, that's not how wishes or fortune works. You can't take someone else's wish. Poppet really is a silly puppet boy. Then she says, the Moonlight Ceremony is complete, but Poppet is still out there on the moon with my cards. It would be good to bring those cards back. What's interesting here, they say that a second Moonlight Ceremony is happening. So maybe these are like how the wishes are like carried out, maybe, instead of what I originally thought, which I don't even know what I originally thought. So then we go to Poppet for his second act, which is, I can't believe that you were able to follow me to the moon, but I won't let you win so easily. Take this. So I guess this is like an intro to a battle. Then this is for the third act. It says, what? The Puppet Master's wish card has been damaged. This is all your fault. Why couldn't you just let me win? So I assume this is like after we beat him or something like that. And then he says, no, this cannot be. I was so clever, smart, and strong. I can't believe I lost to you. No. And then we get Selena saying, well done, you got all of the wish cards back. They're safe now. Too bad Poppet and the Puppet Master's cards were overly damaged. I don't know why she is sad that they were overly damaged, because Poppet kind of stole multiple of them. And then Selena says, but Pippet's card and everyone else's seem in perfect condition. I wonder what the Puppet Master's wish was about. So what's interesting is that Pippet's card is still here. So I don't know if the Puppet Master is gonna like use Pippet's card to make his wish or something like that. Maybe that'll be later in this dialogue. I haven't read all of the dialogue yet, but I feel like the Puppet Master could just use Pippet's card if that was necessary. Then we get the Puppet Master speaking, and he says, Poppet, you useless knucklehead, and here I thought a new minion would work out better. Then he says, Pippet, where are you? I can't find my slippers. Ouch, I just stubbed my toe of all the misfortunes. Then we have Pippet saying, right here, Master, let me get those for you right away. Then the Puppet Master says, oh, Pippet, you truly are the best minion. If only everyone could be as useful as you are right now. And then he says, but who needs good fortune when you have power? In power I shall have. My next scheme will be one for the ages. Ha ha, mwahahaha. So maybe this has to do with Springfest. Hopefully it has to do something else. Hopefully Dragon Isle, or I guess maybe hard mode. I assume it would probably be for Springfest, but this doesn't really reference Springfest at all. So that's a little confusing. Like for Starlight Festival, at the end of it, we had him referencing Pumpkin Fest. At the end of Pumpkin Fest, we had him referencing Winterfest, and at the end of Winterfest, we had him referencing Moonlight Fest. We don't get him referencing Springfest here, which is a little interesting. Then we have some dialogue for the shop. It says, come back with Flora's wish card from Firefly Forest. And then we have, you can also buy Moontastic items using Moon Gems that you gain from battles and completing the Moonlight Festival quest. So right here, when it says come back with Flora's wish card from Firefly Forest, I guess that Poppet stole Flora's. We're also going to see that he took Box, which is right here. We're going to have to go into Wizard Dash to get Box card. Flora's is going to be in Firefly Forest. Then we have please defeat Poppet to get Box card or wish card back. And then it says come back with Harriet's wish card from the Rifts on Dragon Isle. So Harriet Hood, for some reason, is going to have a card, even though she's not related to Moonlight Festival at all. And her card is going to be in Dragon Isle. And then we have another one that says, please defeat Poppet to get Harriet's wish card back. So he'll be in Dragon Isle, which is a little interesting. Then the next one says, come and buy Moontastic items using Moon Gems that you can gain from battles and completing Moonlight Festival quests. Remember that Poppet and my cards are still out there. And then she'll say, thank you for saving the festival. Come and buy Moontastic items using Moon Gems that you gain from battles and completing Moonlight Festival quests. And then I don't know if any of this stuff relates to it. This seems to just be stuff for the Golden Rift, which is already out. Actually, there is some stuff down here. This stuff actually seems to be about the introduction to Moonlight Festival. This probably would have been better to start off with. But this seems like it'll be Selena saying, oh, hello, welcome to Moonlight Festival where wishes come true. But my wish cards were stolen. Can you help me? A puppet boy stole my wish cards. I need them to complete the Moonlight Ceremony where we grant good fortune for those who wished. So I assume by a puppet boy, they mean Poppet. And then it says, this wishing fountain is full of wishes you can help make come true. Completing wishes fills the wish cards with magic. Here's your first one. So this is interesting. We're going to get some sort of wishing fountain. I don't know where this is going to be. It could be the fountain that we have in the bottom left of Lamplight Town. It could also be some new thing like in the center of Lamplight Town. We'll just have to see what happens there. And then it says, I wish Firefly Forest was more peaceful. I don't know if that's Flora may be saying that. Hopefully it's not our wizard saying that, because that would be a terrible wish. But then it says, "Thank you, wizard. Come meet me at..." Wait, someone is coming. Oh, wishing fountain, hear my wish. I wish for the puppet master to have the best minion ever. So I guess that's the puppet master speaking there. And then he says, "Hey, you're looking for stolen wish cards? Well, I'm not giving mine to you." I think that's probably Selena speaking there. Then someone will say, "That was not the puppet boy who stole my wish cards. I wonder why he just ran away." I assume that is Selena speaking. I assume that she's gonna refer to Poppet as Puppet Boy. Then someone will say, "Ha ha ha, I can't believe you just beat up my little brother, Pippet. The wish cards you're looking for belong to the Puppet Master. Ciao, bye." I think this is ciao. So, I guess actually up here, when someone was wishing for the Puppet Master to have the best minion ever, that was Pippet wishing. And then this is Poppet speaking right here. We're going to beat up Pippet, I guess. And then we're going to say, "Now that is the puppet boy who stole my wish cards. Quick, we must go after him." So that is Selena speaking. And yeah, that is every single bit of dialogue that we have. So basically, the Puppet Master hires Poppet to steal all these cards so that he can have all of the wishes. And it sort of seems like the Puppet Master is trying to replace Pippet, but that's not, and then it's not going to work out. And it's going to be our job to retrieve all of these festival cards, which are going to be magical and grant wishes. I don't think that we're going to actually get a wish, though, which is kind of sad. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that we know for now. I think that we can sort of expect this to come once the Frozen Fury treasure track ends, which would be in 5 days. I think that puts it on a Thursday that it would end, maybe a Friday. So I think that we can see it in 2 weeks, the week after this one. So yeah, that is going to go ahead and end the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.